Hello, and we welcome you back to our 2024 Sooner Athletic Conference Women's Basketball Media Day. I'm Jim Powers, Assistant Commissioner of the Sooner, and we're going to head to Oklahoma City and we're going to talk it over with the Stars and their women's basketball head coach, Kris Seigenthaler, and also Amaya Gordon joining us, one of our outstanding players. And Amaya, let's talk a little bit about the off-season workouts and the preseason workouts over the last month. Not the way you guys wanted to end things last year. Has that been motivation for you guys to get things going, get back in the gym and work to improve upon what last year was all about?
Oh, yes, that's definitely. I mean, last season, the end of or how we ended our last season has definitely been a big motivation for this preseason and the postseason from, May and up a little bit. But yeah, I mean, some of us, I guess the returners, we kind of call it like a revenge season in a way. Like we're really looking forward to getting in there and getting after it, basically.
And you're one of those veterans, and I know a great mix on the roster of veterans and also some new players coming in. What's your leadership style? Because I know coach is probably leaning on you a little bit. Are you a vocal leader? Are you a lead by example, a combination of both? How do you like to get your point across to everybody in trying to get everything going?
I mean, by nature, I'm definitely a lead by example type of leader, but this year I'm trying to become more of a vocal leader, really try to, I guess, help the newcomers, I guess, for this conference. So,
Coach, talk a little bit about Amaya and what she brings to the table, not only for you and your coaching staff, but in the locker room, in the gym, even in the classroom. Talk about what she's bringing to the table for you guys.
Yeah, Maya's been great. She's a coach's dream. You know what you're getting from her each day. She gets after it. She battles through injuries. We're really just excited to have her lead our team. I mean, she's just from the get. She's just taken over just in the preseason as we go into the end season and just get prepared for November.
Talk a little bit too. Obviously, it's just not her show. You've got some other fantastic returners coming back and also some new faces that we're going to see. Talk about some of those players that we're going to see throughout the season for the Stars.
Yeah, we're definitely excited. Like you hit on earlier, we have a lot of experience coming back with Ray Osborne and Casey Gorman, fifth year seniors, along with Amaya Gordon. We bring some players back that have experience that were injured last season. And we're excited about that. We think that they can really contribute for us. Both one's a junior, and then one's also getting ready to graduate this season as well. And then we bring in some newcomers. We're extremely excited about some lethal threats from the perimeter is something that we knew that we had to handle inside of our dribble drive, and so we're really excited and. We're just coaching them. We're really extreme ends, freshmen and kind of nine underclassmen, and then you have some fifth years. So it's been interesting, but just grateful for our experience in our fifth years. They know the Sooner Athletic Conference and being able to coach those young underclassmen.
Coach, and also the system that you guys have. I mean, a little bit, some tweaks here and there, but the system that you guys run, I absolutely love as a former coach. You guys do so many fun things, and it lets the players get creative and do some different things. And especially, I think for you guys, that extra pass, trying to find people, even if, okay, I'm going to pass up a shot, but I'm going to get it to somebody that's got a higher percentage shot.
For sure. Our dribble drive is really coaching our, athletes to make decisions. And like I said, I think this season we've really addressed some concerns that we had coming off last season. Shooting 19% from the three just wasn't cutting it inside the dribble drive. It was making it really tough on our attackers, and we feel like we've handled that. We've brought some lethal shooters in to assist in that process. And so we are actually, Jim, going to do some things a little bit interesting this season. We're going to stay inside our dribble drive, but we're gonna look a little different, and we're excited to showcase that in the Sooner. I think it's something that this is not going to be expected.
Maya, you gotta love hearing Coach say stuff like that because of how your game is. And how has it been kind of learning some of these new things?
I mean, it's been great, amazing. I mean, it really just opens up your game even more to more possibilities, more offensive takes, chances. So I'm excited. I can't
And
wait.
Coach, non-conference schedule, you guys traditionally do not shy away from anybody. And when you're playing Concordia, you're playing Dakota State, you're playing Kansas Wesleyan in the non-conference, and then you dive right into Sooner action, which we'll talk about the Sooner here in a minute. But how do you think that non-conference is going to get you guys set up to get started early in the Sooner athletic schedule?
I think it'll expose us. I think it will find out real fast what we need to handle. Playing Concordia, Nebraska, and Dakota State, two teams that went to the Sweet 16, and playing them on the road. It's going to be a challenge, but like you said, we don't back down from a challenge. We're extremely excited about that. Obviously, we play Columbia College, who was nationally ranked and went to the national tournament at their place as well. I'm always one of those coaches that is huge on RPI and SOS. And I'm confident in, our players coming back and their leadership. And like I said, I feel like we handled what we needed to handle this summer to just really compete in the Sooner. So I'm excited to really, cut our players loose and to compete.
And the Sooner coach, you know this as well as I do, and Amaya being here for a while. This year may be the deepest that the Sooner has been in an awfully long time because I think this year anybody can knock anybody off, whether you're at the bottom or you're at the top. And also College of the Ozarks joining, I really think that just adds to our profile and adds to how deep our conference is. Now, what are your thoughts about that, Coach?
Yeah, I think that it's going to be interesting. Obviously, that Wayland Baptist is going to reload as usual. Mac U is going to reload as usual. I think what's going to be really interesting is going to be these young coaches coming in. And I know that from experience. Obviously it's my third year here. Experience, but I remember my rookie season being in the Sooner. I mean, you just have to experience it. You have to go to these hostile atmospheres and to compete. I mean, going to, a Langston, a USAO, a Wayland Baptist, even the rival down the street, MacU. I mean, I was telling, an athlete earlier today, put your boxing gloves on. This is that kind of conference. Any night, anyone can take anyone down. And that's what I personally like about this conference is it is just so competitive. And it's going to be real interesting this season just to see where everybody falls. I think you're going to have your top tier Sooner Athletic Conference competitors like normal, but I think there's going to be some shakeup. And I like to feel like we could be one of them. I'm excited.
The one thing I say about the conference is it's a rock fight every Thursday and Saturday that you get out there. And Amaya, talk a little bit about, we talk about our conference being one of the best in the nation, but we've also got some of the best players in the nation, including yourself. How is it so much fun for you to get out there and compete against the talent level every Thursday and Saturday in the Sooner Athletic Conference?
I mean, I love it, honestly. Me being a huge competitor, like I love competition. I love pushing myself better. I love making my team better, my team being pushed to be better. So it's all, I mean, at the end of the day, no one likes losing. But if that's what we need to get better, stronger, then I'll take it. So
And I will tell you this much, the community there, for you guys, I've had a chance to be, in your arena and see it for some meetings. I haven't been there for a game yet. I'm hoping to do that here very soon. But it's just got to be so much fun, and Amaya, I'll start with you, just having the community support, the student support, to play in front of, for your home games. It's just so much fun to be a part of that, isn't it?
oh, yes, it's very enjoyable. We love it. I mean, this year with our athlete student association, like we're trying to get more campus involvement, not just the athletes, but even the students around campus. So I'm excited for this season.
And coaching in that environment, it's just got to be so much fun to be able to, coach in that, get your girls going and have a lot of fun in front of some great community members and also student body and folks from the university.
It is, and I get everybody knows Oklahoma City for the national dominance, but what I'm excited about is to showcase this team. They're competing, they're getting after it, and we're excited about, the 24-25 season and really showcasing who we are and who this team is and honestly getting everything we can get out of this team. And I'm excited. I mean, we've been getting after it and they've been working extremely hard.
Well, I tell you what, that non-conference game at Columbia College is 2 hours down the street from me. So you may see me come over on November 30th for that matchup, but it's going to be a lot of fun to follow you guys this year. Excited for what you guys have coming back and what you got coming in. So it's going to be a lot of fun to follow this year, guys.
Thank you all.
Yes, thank you.
Want to thank the great folks at Oklahoma City, the Stars and their women's basketball program joining us here to highlight their program, highlight some of the great things that they're doing. They are going to be a lot of fun to watch. When we come back, we'll continue to talk it over with some of our great coaches, also some of our outstanding student athletes. It's a 2024 Sooner Athletic Conference Women's Basketball Media Day.